You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title, Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Happy Friday, everybody. Yep, here it is again. And I am so excited about this show this week. We have two people that are going to be in the station quite rapidly, and they're both celebrating anniversaries of their businesses. Now, Rich Z from Starflight Entertainment, he's already in the building. Here you go.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Pour a cheerful toast and fill it. Happy anniversary. But be careful you don't spill it. Happy anniversary. Oh,
Anybody bring a cake?
Happy anniversary. Happy
No.
anniversary.
John.
Happy anniversary.
How about donuts?
Happy anniversary.
Fred, you remembered.
Oh,
Little
boy.
Flintstones.
I love that. Yay. Well, yes, Joe, thank you for doing that. And Joe's our board op, and he comes up with all these crazy things in his little booth, and it's really cool. And, yes, Rich Z is in the house from Starflight Entertainment. His company turned 25 years old. Yep. He's a big kid now, 25 years old. And Jesse J from Jesse J Collections, he's on his way in. He got caught in traffic coming in from L.A., and his anniversary is also this month, and he turned 6 years old. And both of them are going to tell you the stories, how they got started and why.
He turned 6 years old.
Yeah, 6 years
Oh,
old.
he's young to be a designer.
I know it. And guess what? He's still in nursery school, going into kindergarten now.
Well, actually, I think he's behind then.
Yeah, yeah. He's right there, you know, and he can even tie his own shoes.
I like talking about people when they can't be here to defend themselves.
Yeah, when he comes in, because I know he has us on his radio, and I know he's going to say a crack up when he comes. And then Owen.
Horrible, horrible human being. I've never met a more despicable person in my life.
Jesse, don't
Where
get
do you go
upset.
from there?
Jesse, don't get upset. We're only joking around on
Is
it.
that what board ups say when they get bored?
Ah.
Oh, they say a whole lot more that we will not say on air.
I think. They sit there and laugh at us while we're trying to keep a straight face.
Yes. And then we have Owen from the California Theater of Performing Arts. He will be calling in here pretty soon. And we are going to be talking about the next play musical. Is Frankenstein. You know, good old Frankie. Well, he's showing up here at the California Theater on Friday, February 14th at 8 p.m. and then Saturday, February 15th at 8 p.m. And we have free tickets to give away. So during the program, if anybody wants to go and see good old Frankie or Frankenstein, call in at 888-909-1050. 888-909-1050, and you can win free tickets for next weekend's performance. And why I'm talking about that, whoever missed last night's performance, In the Mood, I feel really, really sorry for you. That thing was unbelievable. The excitement, the energy, the music, the lights, the dancing, the costumes, they rocked the house. Absolutely marvelous. Everybody was very, very happy with them.
So it put you in the mood?
Oh, yeah. We would, you know, all of us that was sitting there, we were moving in the seats, and we were snapping our fingers and moving our feet. And, I mean, it was just fabulous.
When they
fabulous.
asked the men and women who were in the armed forces to stand by branch, tears started to flow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It was part of the show. That really got to you.
Everybody moving,
Oh,
yes. And then when they sang Danny Boy in the middle of that, you know, a lot of people started tearing up. I was one of them. Yes, so that was fantastic. And also we are going to be talking to Shasha, and she is from the Goodwill industry, and we're going to be talking about the store, the new store that just opened up, about the new building that they're building, and about a big event coming up this weekend. And Mia, yes, our Mia will be calling in sometime during the program. And I see a light flashing, and that may be Owen. No, not Owen. All right. Well, you know what? With no further ado, let's start with Rich. And when Owen calls in, we'll just switch gears there really quick. No,
Yes.
that's not him.
Keep talking.
Oh, okay. No, I thought you were pointing to Joe.
I love
All right.
pointing at him. It's just,
Yeah, so, Rich, would you please tell us the beginning of the story? How did you get this company started? When and why?
Well, and what I'm trying to indicate is people that want to start businesses or they can't get work. And there's people always thinking about starting their own business. Once upon a time, I was there. I worked for a big company, Litton, in the cash register division, many years. And as things changed in that market, I had known a dealer who called me one day and said, I have an opportunity for you, because that business was changing from mechanical cash registers to electronics. And the big company hadn't kept up, and things were changing in the business. And so, excuse me, I had this call. I went to visit this friend of mine who was starting to import electronic registers, and he said, you need to go in business for yourself. And, there's always a fear there.
Really?
Yeah. And he convinced me that I should try it, and I took advantage of the opportunity. Long story short, went into business for myself, started from home. And when I got a little bit bigger and sold a few machines, got things going, I rented a small building, grew that into a much larger business. And over the years, we got to the point where that business started to change. Cash registers, you either bought a cheap one at the old Price Club or one of those big discounts, Sam's Club or whatever, for $300-400 instead of spending $1,800, or you went to computers, the total high end. So the business fragmented and went different. Luckily, I had another friend who had left me working for another big company, called me one day and said, I have an opportunity for you. And I went over to see him, and he had gotten involved with importing the karaoke systems, the first ones into the country. Mm-hmm. Went over to the house one Sunday, sang with him on the machine, looked at it, and said it was just a beautiful thing, and we thought we could rent them and sell them, and got into that business while the cash register business was going downhill quick. Luckily, it came along at the right time, and I was in another business.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Don't lose your thought, okay? Joe, is that Owen? Joe?
Sorry, I just broke the mixing board. Oh, man. Yeah, we got Owen on line 12.
Okay. Hi, Owen. How you doing?
You.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Well, I'm so happy you called in today. And when I first got started, I told him about good old Frankie coming in, or Frankenstein. And we got the number out for people to call in for the tickets. So now, would you please explain to everybody that it is the California Theater's production and all the good things that are going to be happening?
Okay. Well, this is a production of Theatrical Arts International. And, we manage the California Theater for the city of San Bernardino. And it's a really exciting production. This is a play based upon Mary Shelley's original short story of Frankenstein, and which was first published actually in 1819 in Paris. And then actually it was published anonymously. And then about 4 years later, in 1823, it was published in England as a short story, and it tells the basic story of Frankenstein, but it's not the same story as you would imagine by seeing all the movies and TV shows. Yes, there is a Dr. Victor Frankenstein, and yes, he does create a creature. However, that's kind of where the stories differ from each other, and in this story, Dr. Frankenstein rejects the creature and sends the creature out on his own into the world. And this is a story about the creature trying to come back to his creator, Dr. Victor Frankenstein. So it was made into a movie in the 1990s starring Robert De Niro as the creature. And it's just an exciting show. We're really glad to do it. We're going to do 4 performances, the 14th through the 16th. We have show times at 8 p.m. on Friday and Saturday next weekend, and then 2 matinees at 2 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. And then, in addition, we're also taking this show to Gardner Spring Auditorium, which is on the campus of Chaffey High School in Ontario, and that's going to be for 2 shows on March 22nd. So this is just a really exciting show for us to do, and we're really looking forward to it, and we think audiences are just going to, they're really going to like it a lot.
Well, I think so, and I seen the movie, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And, I felt sorry for Frankenstein. I really did,
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So if people have not seen this particular or have read the original story or have not seen a production or a movie of this particular telling of the story, they would really enjoy it. Again, it's not the typical Boris Karloff kind of Frankenstein monster from the 1930s. And, of course, it's not Young Frankenstein, which is the Mel Brooks comedy. This is a different story altogether, and if people aren't not familiar with it, come down to the California Theater. There's going to be a great cast, great sets, and it's going to be a truly unique theatrical experience.
And also, now, how many people are in the performance altogether?
I don't have an exact figure, but I'm going to put it at about 15. And it may be a little bit larger with some of the villagers, and there will be villagers with torches or clubs as they chase the monster. So that's also part of the story. But the cast is from throughout Southern California. That they have been rehearsing in Los Angeles, and we have some very fine actors from Los Angeles coming out, as well as some area actors, some local actors too. So it's going to be fun. It
will be fun. And again, boys and girls, wherever you hear this station, the phone number to get free tickets is 888-909-1050. Again, that number is 888-909-1050. So start calling. Joe, our board up, will pick it up. They will get your information. And what you have to do is Monday through Thursday, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., you can come into the station and pick up your tickets right here. Your name will be on them, and it will be in an envelope, and just show identification saying who you is who you is, and you get the tickets. And just let Joe, please tell Joe if you want the Fridays performance or the Saturdays. So we'll give you the right ticket. Again, that number is 888-909-1050.
Now, Bev, I have a question. Is Frankenstein himself going to be here to hand them to the people?
I don't know. Joe, can we arrange that? Could we get Frankie in here to hand out the tickets?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah?
We'll get on that, yeah.
Okay, we'll get on. Oh, Owen, you heard that. We're going to have Frankie here handing them out.
Okay.
And, Owen, while we got you, let's pump out the phone number, the www, and the address of the theater, please.
Yes, www.californiatheater.net. We're at 562 West 4th Street in downtown San Bernardino, and we're between E and F Streets. And there's convenient parking behind the theater as well as in the old Carousel Mall parking structure. And our phone number, if you want to call direct to the box office, is 909-885-5152. Again, that's 909-885-5152. We have plenty of tickets left for all 4 shows.